Hello and welcome to Bonsai. Today I want to show you the first stage of a bonsai, how to create a bonsai, because I know you can buy bonsais, but I have a few cuttings here. You can buy bonsai from online shops, from from nurseries, tree nurseries. You can start a bonsai in a lot of ways. You can buy beautiful bonsai, but my channel is for bonsai beginners. Okay, so what I want to show you today is how to create your own bonsai from scratch. Okay, even though you can buy bonsais from a lot of places, they're expensive, but if you're a beginner in this art, you need to create your own bonsai from scratch, because this is the way to learn how to make bonsai. You need, by doing this, even if they're not a high quality species, this is a Ficus benjamina. It's not a very high quality material, but you earn something much more valuable. You earn knowledge. You learn what the tree needs, because you will be doing this in the future. So you will want in the future to create another bonsai from your bonsai. So first of all, you will learn, you will understand how the tree in the pot, a tree in the pot works. What does he need? When to water it? How the roots grow? You need to learn all this stuff. I have here two types of cuttings. This cutting I've just made just now. You can see it doesn't have any roots. I'm gonna show you one method, and here we have more cuttings that I've planted them in water, and as you can see, they have a lot of roots. And if we can separate one, this will be pretty hard, because I let them grow by their own, didn't disturb them, and the roots kind of fuse together. So if we can separate them without breaking too much roots, maybe I will be able to show you how this works. I think this is good. Yeah, let's see here if we can separate more of them. As you can see, they have roots, and I've managed not to break them too much. So I'm gonna try to choose a thicker tree and put the others back in the water. I like this one, so I'm gonna keep it. So let's start with this guy that has roots on it, already has roots on it. It rooted just in plain water, but this, I've told you in a previous video, these are water roots. So we need to create a mini greenhouse, because these water roots need to develop into soil roots, okay, for the tree to work. These are born in the water. They only know water since they have born. So we need to transform them into soil roots. So this being said, I got a mesh here. I got a very cheap plastic pot. I got here some volcanic rocks, some big particles. I'm gonna use them for the bottom dressing. Okay, so now I'm gonna come with my potting mix. This contains perlite and peat moss, okay, and a little sphagnum moss, just a little. So this is the best mix, about 50-50 of peat moss and perlite. This white stuff, you can get it anywhere. So let's begin. quite a generous amount. Don't worry about that. Okay, now if I can find it, I'm gonna take my little chopstick, my little Chinese chopstick, and arrange the substrate a little bit. You can see it how it gets compacted and it drops down. Okay, not too much. For now it's okay, and I'm gonna create a little hole in the middle. Take my little tree, just place it and dress the top. Careful now not to damage too much of the roots. And if I'm gonna get it a little bit wet, and you will see it will stabilize. Push it down, and now it's a lot more stable. I can even water the tree a little bit. Stabilize it a little bit more. The tree is okay, the tree is fine now. Put some more substrate and repeat the process. Okay. The design of the tree is not a concern right now. We don't care about the design. We just want this tree to grow new roots, to transform its roots, and to be healthy. Okay, let's get on with the second cutting. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna cut the lower part of the trunk at a 45-degree angle. Okay, and second of all, I'm gonna start to get rid of a lot of these leaves, because the tree will not be able, because it doesn't have roots, the little cutting will not be able to sustain that much amount of leaves. So we need to make it a little bit smaller, first of all. Okay, I think this is fine for now, here and there. Okay, what I'm going to do with this one is use a little bit of root hormone. Okay, this is root hormone, it's very good. This is the little pot. Again, big particles at the bottom, and our potting mix. I can fill the pot. This pot I can fill it to the top. Again, just a little bit with my little Chinese chopstick. Moist it. Make a little hole in the middle. Okay, take my little cutting, put some powder on it. Okay, drain the excess, this is fine, and straight in. A little more potting mix. Okay. What I'm going to do now is take them to the shower and get rid of all the dust from the particles. All the dust must go out of the pot, and it must go now. So I give them a very thorough watering. Okay, water them with the shower, just with the shower, cold water of course. Make sure that the water that drains through the bottom is free of any kind of dust, white dust, black dust. Okay, when the water starts to run clear, then you're fine. So this little fellow here will develop roots harder, and I will need to take more care. Okay, watch it closely. This will be fine faster. This will be because it already has roots. But what I need to do now with both of them, it doesn't matter, is take I have a plastic bottle here, big bottle, spray it inside, keep it moist, okay, and put it on top of my tree like this. Okay, I will take this out of the sun. I will it needs light, but not so much. I will place it inside my house, because even though it's the air is very dry inside the house, this will be fine because it has a lot of moisture here. Okay, I can keep this for about a week. This will be fine. This, on the other hand, will take about 2 weeks to be sure. Keep it with a bottle like this. So, of course, I'm saying it again, I'm repeating myself, out of the sun, because it will cook. And also, if you put the tree in this stage, the cuttings that are in this stage, you put them in a darker area, they will grow roots faster. Because if it has a lot of light, he will put especially this one. Okay, because let me take this aside, because this little one needs to it doesn't have roots at all. It needs to generate roots now, so it needs to create some cells that make roots. If it has a lot of light, it will spend its energy, because this little stick has energy into it. Okay, and if you keep it in too much light, it will produce leaves, not roots. So a darker area, but a little bit of light. Inside the house it's okay, it's better because it's hotter, and it will produce roots faster. So this is the first stage of creating a bonsai. In the next episode we will be talking about this little guy here. This is already stabilized, and we'll be talking about this one. This is in stage 2. Okay, so today I've showed you stage 1 of creating a bonsai. This is step 2. Okay, this already has gone through step 1 about 5 or 6 months ago, and it's now ready because it is a ficus. and ficuses grow roots very fast, this is ready to go to stage 2. So we will be seeing each other in the next episode when I will be repotting this, because this was potted in the same soil mix as those I told you in the first stage. Okay, and we will be needing to change the substrate on this one, and I will talk you through the operation and tell you why we need to do this, why we need stage 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I will get a share and a like. Please subscribe to the channel to hear more, and don't forget to turn on that little notification bell. Thank you very much. Have a good day.